All right, good morning. It is 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. I'm your host for the Get It Back in Blood podcast, Miss Kodge, a.k.a. Miss Go. All right. I'm trying to formulate the words properly to be able to explain this segment to you. This is about the reality of the urban community and the urban experience. Scrolling today, I seen a young lady post a video about a number of adults who went over to a 12-year-old girl's house and physically beat her up. Okay. I know that I've discussed with you previously about the mental incapacities of black women who have issues, or minority women who have issues with children and little girls who are victims of molestation or rape from the lover of the woman. The woman does not understand that that is a child. She sees that as a side bitch. She sees the little girl as a side bitch and not a victim. All right? What do we do about these adults? Is what I'm going to leave you to ponder on after I end this segment. Because these people are definitely a freaking problem. They've always been a problem as to why we can never get ahead in the urban community and as descendants of African American slaves. You're going to people rallying and talking shit and acting crazy, and you have no, it's like a two dirty motherfuckers sitting here saying that the other person is wrong for doing another motherfucking thing, and both of their asses motherfucking dirty as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? One may be a sex trafficker. The other person might be somebody that just steals, and they steal, steal stuff that people need. They both share a victim, but they did two different crimes to them. And they're going back and forth. On the other hand, the other motherfucker's getting it. The one that steals real bad is getting at the other one that sex trafficked the kids and shit. But that's only because one doesn't do what the other does. But that doesn't mean that they ain't two filthy, dirty, trashy, gutter rat, trash ass motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? It is alarming that adults will go to the house of a child and jump on a child. I've said this before, and then you decide that you want to do it in packs with Indianapolis. Bombs a motherfucking way, bitch. When I tell you, motherfuckers gonna come to your hood, bitch, all around this United States, bitch, about that dirt, bitch. About that dirt. I mean that shit. Because we were working for the advancement of our community. Then you came. You conquered and you harmed. And we were doing it for you as well. So I didn't understand why you would harm the children. We didn't go up there and specify who we wanted to have equal rights and all types of shit like that. I really do. You do it worse. So I know you get my messages. So you do a worse thing. When we're thinking about the hood, we're thinking about the good old days when we were sitting on that green thing. You know what I'm saying? We call it the green thing. And we had our push-ups, our lick-ups, our icy pops, whatever the fuck you want to call that Kool-Aid frozen in the motherfucking cup. Summertime, the street ball, stuff like that. We wasn't, I was not glorifying the violent nature of the community. The violent nature of the community involves harming innocent people and children. Like, you took your black ass over there. I don't know. Well, some people are saying, well, you know, and King Von, I don't want to speak on King Von too motherfucking much, but motherfuckers, you do really have a problem with principle. You do know that we were raised off principle. I don't know if y'all came straight from Latin America. You know, there was a black city in Latin America. You left country, because I know some of y'all bitches, y'all nasty red bitches, know this, that you and your son have been on the run since we were even in high school. I say, well, such and such and his mama packed up and left, he on the run. So whatever, all y'all had not been living life in the same society as us. And I know that some of you bitches go back behind your children to clean up dirty messes like that too, though. Now, what he went on the run for ain't had nothing to do with in his person. Well, you know, it wasn't dramatic as, you know, sex trafficking, killing kids, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that serious. But some parents don't feel like doing it. Say, get up, go, you know. She probably was already on the run her damn self type shit, you know. But that's kind of, we knew that crimes happened. We knew people even got killed around us, but nobody ever understood you as an adult being violent towards a child. You don't understand the principle of a thing. And I read it on Facebook that you people now have decided that you are not going to give a fuck about the principle of what the fuck you're doing to people. I cannot say that King Von wouldn't have been wrong for doing some things that in my mind I want to motherfucking do to the motherfucker playing games with me about my motherfucking kids, bitch. I cannot sit here and say, oh, I had not heard of this young man until, you know, I just saw, you know, put it this way, people don't know your rap name, bitch. If they know you, they know you. If they don't, they don't. But what I'm telling you is that most of these niggas are still angry and on here doing shit to people they do not motherfucking know and perpetuating the same violence they claim that King Von actually, you know, did. They doing shit that they claiming that this young man did, who was not, like I told you, he wasn't old enough to be back in 1993 with the other bitches that I'm arguing with. He wasn't even born yet. For a lot of the shit that you trying to blame King Von for. So I thought it was ugly. Every time I look at every time I look at a video of your interview and your commentary on King Von, you act like that was something that he just decided, created, and was doing himself for a long time. That's not true. That's a fuck. That young man wasn't old enough to even, you know, be held accountable for a lot of the shit that your daddy probably did or your uncle probably did. You just didn't like the fact that a motherfucker could put you in your place. Because our kids are not raised to be disrespectful to people. I don't give a fuck what colors they wear. It's about principle. We were always taught about principle. I'm saying that because you know it was a ton of motherfuckers that was raised on principle, bitch. And not just doing as thou will and what the fuck you want to do. You can do what the fuck you want to do, and I'm gonna do what the fuck I can do. That's my motherfucking motto, bitch. I told you, bitches, we obviously have to be under different management because, not management, we got to be under leadership, different leadership. Even him being People Nation understood that shit happens based off the principle of a motherfucking thing, nigga. That's People Nation. And like I told you, I ain't obligated to be enemies to nobody in motherfucking People Nation. But I'm not going to sit here and say that y'all don't look ugly as fuck. Going down these white people timelines, saying those things about that young man that you know was happening way decades before he was even fucking born. Because we all was raised on, you don't bother another bitch, man, money, and kids. You don't bother that man's house, his spouse, no, none of that shit. You leave women and children out of men's shit. Type shit. What the fuck would you be going checking her for? What the fuck would you be sending a bitch at her for? Your whole mentality is totally fucking different from that of King Von's. That doesn't mean that something was wrong with him. I'm finding it that you motherfuckers that are still living and breathing to this very day is the biggest motherfucking issues, bitch. And I'm telling you that if a motherfucker killed over 3 people, he is a serial killer. I don't give a fuck what hood you from. Everybody knows a serial killer or two, whether we know that motherfucker the fuck or not. If you kill over 3 people, bitch, your ass is 3 people or more, your ass is a serial killer. I sat there and I looked up black serial killers. You know, they only talk about the few, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer, the clown ass nigga. But you got people around you that'll kill you and your motherfucking kids in an instant. And you sitting up here talking about you mad at a motherfucking King Von for standing on motherfucking principle. Now, I don't know, that shit is case by case basis. I wasn't in all that. I don't know all that. But I'm telling you, bitch, I understand that you don't understand real principle. I understand that I want to beat you the fuck up. I want to sometimes tie me up a motherfucker to get me some answers as to why the fuck you think it's okay for you to have bothered my motherfucking shit, bitch. What? If I didn't bother you and I minded my business, why the fuck am I still in some shit with you? I understand principle. A bitch can come to me and have an issue with me. But as long as the principle is understood at the end of the conversation, bitch, respect can be there. By the fact that these motherfuckers, this is an open-ended, no principle situation, bitch. It keeps going and going and going. A principle put a stop to the shit. You understand what I'm saying? You arguing for days and months and years with a motherfucker because you don't stand by principle. A motherfucker standing by principle stops arguing with you. You motherfuckers still left walking this motherfucking earth. And shit is worse than when the fuck he was alive, bitch. You bother people children. You like fucking on little girls and boys and shit. You don't like women enough to take care of your motherfucking women, or at least I seen the video of him and whichever girl that was, and he was kissing her and shit. I said, that's not no damn hardcore murdering ass motherfucking nigga. He's like, he like women. You motherfuckers don't like women enough, then. Motherfucker can't get caught dead getting no sugar from you, bitch. No smooch from you. No, none of that shit. I told nigga the other day, nigga, go ahead, toot that thing up. Nigga, make it roll. Nigga, I'm not helping you as a woman. I'm not helping you do shit as a woman. You can't depend on me. You were this, that, and the other, and third, all in the music video. I told that nigga, just go on, toot that thing up, nigga, make it roll, nigga. Faggot ass nigga out my shit. Faggot ass nigga out here showing little boys the wrong shit to do. We like little boys to like little girls. The world must go on, so therefore men and women have to get together and procreate so that the world can continue. You turning out all the little kids and you gonna tell me that a motherfucker done set up in King Von's face and told him his plans to turn out all the children and make it a gay world. Hey, I'm Miss Kosh, aka Miss Go. I'll be back for part 2.